Hey guys, welcome to BitBoy Crypto. It's your host, BitBoy, but where am I? No one knows. I'm actually in the middle of moving right now. I don't have my green screen and all my normal stuff set up, but as you guys know here at the channel, we are dedicated to daily crypto content. So I am going to bring you guys a little video with a quick news update, some different things that are going on in the world of crypto. Make sure you're a subscriber to our channel, become a member of the Bit Squad. If you do, you have the opportunity to win $500 worth of Ethereum and merch for this month in October as well. So make sure to like and comment on this video. So like I said, guys, I'm in the process of moving. Should have everything set up hopefully tomorrow for my green screen. I'm kind of in a temporary living situation. This is not our permanent place that we'll be living because I'm waiting to find out what's going to happen with Crypto Cake in LA. I may be moving out there. I don't know for sure yet. We'll just have to find out. Maybe moving somewhere, closer to Atlanta. So we'll just have to find out exactly what that's going to go down. I will keep you guys updated and in the loop on that. But as far as the news goes today, well, let's look at the market cap. It's down a shade at 214 billion right now. Bitcoin dominance rising a little bit to 52.3%. As you guys can see, most everything is red. Stellar up just a little bit. And that's very interesting because, as you know, Stellar was one of the coins that back in July, Coinbase announced they were looking at adding to their service. Now, today we got the news. The basic attention token is now launching on both the apps and as well on the desktop version of Coinbase. It said this was at 12 o'clock. And I did just look, and it is live right now on the iOS app. I can buy basic attention token right now on Coinbase. I want to take you guys back to July. When this announcement happened, I told you guys ZRX was going to be the first one to get added. Basic attention token would be the second one to get added. And I said that XLM and Cardano would get added at about the same time. And it's kind of interesting XLM had a pump today considering that there was a new coin listed on Coinbase. Because since I made that prediction, I've now changed that. I now believe that XLM will go on next. I'm not sure if Zcash will make it on or not, but if so, Zcash would be after Stellar, and then after Stellar would be Cardano. Now, the reason for this is pretty simple. I think Cardano is not going to go on anytime soon. I do believe it will get on, but I think that this dispute between Charles Hoskinson and the Cardano Foundation is going to make Coinbase, I think, a little hesitant to list it right now. The other projects, they have more firm foundation at this moment. No play on the Cardano Foundation there. But I think just because of that, we saw Gemini do something similar with Bitcoin Cash when they were waiting for their fork announcement. They delayed putting them on Gemini. So I think now that the announcement has been made, Bitcoin Cash will probably go on Gemini. But in any case, the point is here is that basic attention token is now on Coinbase. And this is not financial advice, but I'm going to start investing in some Stellar right now because I believe that it is going to go on Coinbase probably within the next 60 days. So, okay, guys, here we have Overstock.com CEO Patrick Byrne. And I want to just talk about this real quick because he says the CEO predicts mass crypto adoption as Bitcoin price rises. And I just want to say I absolutely disagree with this. I like Patrick Byrne. He's a little bit of an odd fellow. But, he is heavily invested into Ravencoin. Overstock.com, he's the CEO. They've been accepting cryptocurrency for a long time. One of my friends that you guys may know, Jacob Canfield from I Love Crypto, he said that he bought a mattress once on Overstock.com, and right now it's worth during the bull run, it was actually worth $400,000. So just kind of a funny story there, but you have been able to use Bitcoin on Overstock.com for quite a while now. And, I just want to say that I disagree with his statement on here. He says that basically that what people are going to do is the price is going to start rising. Adoption is going to go hand in hand in that. And they seem to have some kind of relationship between each other. But I think that that's not actually true. It says here, predicts mass crypto adoption as Bitcoin price rises. Now, in my opinion, I don't think that the price of Bitcoin has much to do with mass adoption because think about it. If someone sees that Bitcoin is valuable, does that make them that much more likely to use it in their everyday life? I actually feel like it goes quite the opposite. People were a lot more would be much more likely to use it when the price was much lower than when it was higher. Then think about this. If you bought Bitcoin and it was really high and it dropped down to when it was really low again, and then the price starts rising, you're not going to want to spend that. You're going to want to get your money back at least. And then, of course, probably continue to stay in and hope you make big gains, whatever the case might be. But I think if you were to, especially when it comes to crypto, I think that if you were to look at the entire crypto markets and the entire use case, and I talked about this on my panel at World CryptoCon, we are going to see mass adoption when people don't even realize they're using it. When people are buying collectibles on video games and they don't realize they're using blockchain to do it. When people are buying stuff at the store and it's been supply chain tracked with blockchain and the people don't realize it, that's when the adoption comes. The price is kind of the price is very speculative, and I don't necessarily think that the markets and the value of Bitcoin has that much to do with whether or not people are actually using it. Now, eventually I think that will change, but I think that's really where we're at right now. And I don't know, let me know your thoughts on that, guys. Drop your thoughts below. I would love to know what you guys think. Do you guys think the price of Bitcoin and crypto adoption, what is their relationship? You guys let me know what you guys think about that. In other news, we just have Craig Wright and Roger Ver going at it. They're arguing. Craig Wright says, "I am Satoshi. Have a nice life. You will now discover me when pissed off." That really sounds like Satoshi, right? And the more that Craig Wright really goes absolutely out of control about all this, it really, to me, lends more credence to the fact that possibly Craig Wright, along with Dave Kleiman, it's Kleimann, I believe, 2 N's at the end there, that maybe they together had something to do with creating Bitcoin. Dave Kleiman would, of course, been the brains behind the operation. As you can tell, Craig Wright is not the brightest bulb in the light socket there. And, think about this. If Dave Kleiman were to have been Satoshi, that would give Craig Wright the freedom to be able to claim that he's Satoshi all he wants without having to back it up, without any fear of anyone ever stepping up and claiming to be Satoshi other than him, that would have a legitimate claim if Dave Kleiman was actually Satoshi, which is not a very popular theory, but if you look at Dave Kleiman's death, it's a very, very, very sketchy situation. It was a grisly crime scene. And then, of course, Dave Kleiman's family has sued Craig Wright and things like that. So I still think the most likely candidate is Hal Finney. And I believe Dori Nakamoto did have at least knowledge of what was going on, living right down the street and having a military contractor background. But I do think that the Dave Kleiman and Craig Wright theory is a very interesting one. If you haven't looked into it, I would suggest you do because I love looking into it. I think it's pretty cool. Just a funny story here. We've got Chinese school principals caught mining Ethereum at work. And basically what happened is in a province in China, there was a high school. And what happened is all of a sudden from July to November, their air conditioning bill or their electric bill, it literally doubled. And they thought it was because people had basically just let the air conditioning on. Well, what they came to find out is no, it was actually not true. There was no spike in the air conditioning. It was the principal and the vice principal. What they had done is they had actually spent $7,000 on, I think it was 5 mining computers, whatever it was, and they were using the school resources and electricity to mine Ethereum. And this brings up a very interesting point about people who do have power built into their rent. If that were me, I would be mining the crap out of Bitcoin because really where Bitcoin mining and crypto mining becomes unprofitable is when you have to factor in the power cost. And if that power cost is a fixed rate and you could run any number of machines and not have to pay a rate above that fixed rate, then you would probably be able to be very profitable with your mining. However, it probably wouldn't take whoever is in charge of that rent to figure out that something fishy is going on when their overall bill completely spikes, just like what happened in this Chinese high school. But I'm not going to say good on these Chinese principals. I'm going to say that was probably pretty, smart of them. They didn't cover their tracks enough, but, of course you don't want any school, that I don't know how it works in China, but obviously in the United States, that's, you know, money that's paid by everybody's taxes. You don't want to be footing the bill for someone else's mining. But will we see in the future that these fixed rate electric bills that are built into a rent in different places around the world completely go away because people will take so much advantage of that? I wonder if there are people who actually sit around and just look for places with a fixed rate to set up a mining operation. Kind of like somebody looking for a good deserted land for a meth lab. I don't know. Call me crazy. But anyways, guys, that's all I got tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know you guys missed my face. It is a beautiful face. I absolutely cannot disagree with that. I hopefully will have all my equipment set up tomorrow, and we will be back to rolling. You know, of course, I've only done one video most days this week and over the last 2 weeks because I've been gone. I really am looking forward to getting settled down and really getting back in the swing of things. I've got so many videos I need to do. Really a big backlog here, so hopefully I'll be getting those out soon. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching tonight's video. BitBoy out. Imagine me walking off the screen.